Welcome back to Living 808. E-bikes, they're all the rage right now. They help people get around in a fast and eco-friendly way, but they also need to be ridden safely and responsibly. Malia Harunaga, Director of Adult Education with Hawaii Bicycling League, and Sunny Johnson, Paramedic Supervisor for the Honolulu Emergency Medical Services, join us with all the details and with safety tips. Aloha, ladies.
Hi, good morning.
Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And as you can see, we actually brought an e-bike on set, which I'm really excited about. Now, Malia, can you real quick just kind of give us an overview of what an e-bike is and maybe describe some of the distinct differences between one of these and a more traditional bike that maybe some of us grew up with?
Absolutely. So a lot of the e-bikes look very similar to your traditional acoustic bicycle, got the two wheels or maybe even three, but the key defining feature of the e-bikes is that they have that added motor, electric motor, and the rechargeable battery. So that helps assist the rider in going no more than 20 miles per hour, and that motor has to be under 750 watts.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so where is that motor then? Is that what's in this chunk?
So it's very different. Each e-bike has the motor placed maybe a little differently, and that can actually affect how it goes and how it responds. This motor is actually in the hub, and then we have the battery in the middle. So sometimes you can remove the battery, which is helpful if you're trying to lift into your car or you're trying to, lock it up outside of the store. But it changes with each one, so each one might be a little different.
And of course, e-bikes are so amazing. They're eco-friendly, right? You're not emitting any carbon dioxide. You're looking at a really quick way to get around. So all good things, but of course, as we've seen with these recently, there's a lot of injuries that can happen. They've been exploding in popularity. So can you guys share a bit about what you're seeing over with EMS, especially among the younger riders?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're seeing riders as young as 10 being involved in these accidents with e-bikes. The biggest thing we can stress is helmet use and protective gear when you're riding them. So things like gloves, maybe a reflective shirt or windbreaker so people on the road can see you. But we are seeing injuries with all types of bikes, right? Especially with e-bikes since they are so popular.
Okay, good to know. And I mean, there are some really great things that you can do to be safer. So can you share some safety tips that you recommend for riders to do on e-bikes and beyond?
Definitely. So I think the thing with folks is that they see the bicycle and they think, oh, well, it's just like riding a bicycle, right? But as I mentioned, that added weight from the motor and the battery, it adds maybe about 20 more pounds. So I think people don't factor in how that affects the handling of the bicycle. So it's really super important that folks know that they need to test ride the bike, get familiar with it, trying out the power settings at the lowest one first, just making sure that the fit is right, knowing that you have to be at least 15 years of age to ride an e-bike. So that's crucial. So making sure that parents aren't just putting their keiki on their bike and zipping away. The other thing is that, you want to not be carrying your kids when you're riding the e-bike. It's a very convenient way to get them to school, but it's definitely, that's not safe and it's not legal. And making sure that, they get familiar. So reading the owner's manual, great idea. Getting a handle of how to use the bike, knowing that you need to stop earlier in advance because of that weight and because they're going probably a little faster than they would be just under their own human power. So making sure that, they are really aware of their, surroundings, looking ahead, looking for potential hazards or things that are upcoming, intersections, driveways.
And so where can you ride them? Because, they are electric, but is it only where bikes are allowed, or?
Yeah, so e-bikes, they can be ridden anywhere where a traditional bicycle could be ridden. So on the roadway, except for the freeways, and then in bike infrastructure, so like bike lanes and bike paths. But, keeping your speeds reasonable. So if you're zipping along on a bike path and everybody else is just, human powering it, make sure you're being respectful and letting people know that you're coming either with your voice.
Just on the road in general, people are so distracted these days too, and you have to be looking out and watching your back. What are some of, I guess, the more interesting injuries that you've seen come through with these? Because she was saying, you might be carrying a child or this or that. What are some things that you've seen?
So some typical injuries that we see with e-bikes particularly are going to be head injuries. So people aren't wearing helmets properly, or they aren't wearing helmets at all, and they are injuring their heads, causing concussions, facial injuries, we've seen fractures of arms, legs, and more recently we've seen abdominal injuries due to the placement of the handlebars and the speed that people are going. They get jolted forward, catch their abdomen on, and then that can cause internal injuries.
Okay, good to know. And then, as you mentioned, the head injuries. So that's why wearing a helmet is so important.
Yeah, definitely. So there's a lot of different helmets out there, but the main thing is that you are wearing a helmet. It will protect your head regardless of your age, but it is the law for those that are under 16 years of age. You must wear a helmet if you're going to be riding any kind of bicycle, but especially an e-bike. If you're 15 years old, you got to be wearing a helmet. And then the other thing is with helmet fit, right? So it doesn't really help you if it doesn't fit you. So a lot of times we see kids wearing the helmet like with their forehead all exposed, but you want to keep it nice and level on your head, keep it snug. If you look up, you should see the bottom of your helmet no more than 2 fingers between your eyebrow and the bottom of the helmet, and then making sure, of course, that it's buckled when you're actually riding.
Such a good tip. And if people want to learn more, because again, this is a really great option, but you want to do it in a safe way, where can we go for more information on how to do that?
HBL.org, that's our website, Hawaii Bicycling League. We've got a lot of great resources, everything from e-bike information to workshops to getting comfortable riding on the road and knowing what your rights are, knowing what the laws are, and making sure that you have a comfortable, enjoyable, fun ride and one that is safe.
Yes, and one that you won't have to see Sunny after,
Yes.
of course. She doesn't want to see any e-bike injuries. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great tips and good advice.
Thank you.
All right, so much more when Living 808 returns. Stay with us.